Good morning, ambitious business owners. How are we all doing? So, Tuesday, short week this week, Easter weekend, although I have to say, Easter's kind of gone a little bit, it's kind of been forgotten. So, I hope you do find time to sort of switch off and enjoy some time and not let the isolation get to you so much. Anyway, this morning I wanted to answer a question which was posed by Marie. Thank you for Marie. Thank you for the question, Marie. So she asked, do you share the same story with the media, with different media targets, or do you change it each time? So it's a great question. And there's two parts to the answer. So every business owner and business has more than one story in them. So yes, you might have a I'm just thinking, anyone who's listening live, can you tell me if you can hear me? Because I've suddenly realised that I've got a set of headphones plugged in. Let me. I'm hoping you heard the first part of the live. If not, I'm here. So there's two parts to this question. Every business and business owner has more than one story to share with the media. However, quite often there's possibly an underlying theme to your story. So we could take the example. So you, Marie, as an example. So Marie, for those of you who don't know her, she helps people to move through grief. People who've had a loss of some sort, whether it's a family member, a pet, or even divorce. So it's loss of some sort and the grief. So for her, her underlying theme was her own loss, which led her into doing what she does now and coaching people through grief and loss. So that's her sort of underlying theme. It could be that the underlying theme is your own personal backstory, like Marie's is, but it might not necessarily be. There might be an underlying backstory to how your business started or how your product was created, and how you came to be doing what you're doing. But that doesn't mean that that's the same story that you share each time. Because there's different angles in what you do. So there could be a story in somebody you've helped. There could be a story in a new product. There could be a story in a new innovation, or something that's happened locally, or you're doing a charity event. So there's heaps of places to find stories, and therefore each time you share, it might be a different story. That's not to say that the same story doesn't get picked up or you pitch it to different media. That's totally okay, as long as the media is different media. So it might be that your story's shared in print, but you're also interviewed on radio about the same sort of thing. That's totally okay because they have a different audience. So it might be your local paper, but it might be a state radio station, for example. It might be your local paper and it might be your community radio station. Equally, they have different audiences. Not everybody who reads the paper will also listen to the radio and vice versa. So whenever you're planning your media, it's really important that you consider what the story is and who you're going to pitch it to, because the same story is not relevant to every media outlet. And that's a key point when you're going to use the media. So I hope that answers your question, Marie. Hopefully it was useful to others of you listening who might be interested in doing media. As I've mentioned lots recently, now's a great time for media stories, both corona related, but equally some feel good, inspirational, uplifting stories, because we all need that right now. The whole world's in lockdown. We're all feeling pretty low. So the media is hungry for not only stories related to what's happening and the effects, but also some feel good and people who are inspiring and coming through this and doing something a little bit more creative. So as ever, if anyone's got any questions, post them in the comment. If you've listened to the recording, let me know. Just say hi, record, or what do I want to say? Yeah, recording. Just say that you've listened to the recording, and I'm happy to answer any questions. And if you need to book in a chat with me, then you can do so via my website at hullabaloo.pr.com.au. Thanks, guys. Happy Tuesday, and I will see you very soon.